Hello Gemini, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of April. Gemini, I miss you guys so very much. I'm excited to be back. It seems like it's been a long time since I've been here. I did your March readings, but I wasn't able to, I didn't have the opportunity to really get in and do the mid-month readings that I normally do. So sorry you guys, but I'm gonna try and make it up for mid-April. All right, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do my best and get those mid-month videos in there for April. Life got in the way. I got really busy on this end, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, and I want to thank you guys so very much for your support. Thank you for everything. You guys really blew up the video for Gemini for March, and I really appreciate you. I appreciate your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate your thumbs up and orders you've placed. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, for those of you who are brand new, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, buckle up and let's have a little fun here while we do this, get this reading going. All right, Gemini, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your energy flowing and to better connect with you. Okay, and before we go any further, I want to lay out a couple of things. One, this is a very general reading. It's general, which means it's going to resonate with some of you, not everybody. Okay, personal readings are always better because I get to concentrate on you, your situation, and not general energy for the masses. This is very general, so we got to make sure that people understand this moving forward. All right, and also I read very intuitively. No, I do not follow everything by the book according to the way tarot is taught. All right, so I have to put that in there too, because a lot of you do know the cards, and I don't feel like getting into any squabbles with anybody, and I just want to, you know, kind of stay away from the drama with people and not really understanding where I'm coming from. So I'm laying this out there, putting my disclaimer up from the beginning, very beginning of all of these videos. All right, you guys? All right, now let's have some fun here. Let's get this going. This row going across the top, Gemini, represents the general portion of your reading. Okay, this row here represents your love and relationship, and it can be any kind of relationship. This row here represents your career and your finances. All right, and just kind of picking up on the energy here. Just kind of getting a feel for this, glancing down before I do actual reading. You guys, this is like in April, you're going to be very focused, but in your head a lot. Focus on building something. Focus on achievement. But it's like you're going to be kind of trapped between your focus on what you need to do, what you need to achieve, and what you're thinking. All right, and this is definitely what I'm picking up for April. Here you have the Five of Pentacles in the upright position. Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. The Hermit card in the upright position. Nine of Swords in the upright position. Judgment card in the upright position. High Priestess in the upright position. Nine of Swords again in the upright position. Nine of Swords in the upright position. So over here in the general part, it's pretty cut and dry for many of you. You guys have got some concerns about lack of money, poverty, feeling that you don't have enough of, or feeling abandoned, feeling left out of something. feeling like you're not getting enough of what you're supposed to have, or you will feeling like you will lose it, or you're on the brink of it, or whatever the case. And for many of you, it might not be a feeling. It might be something that you are faced with. Faced with potentially losing a job, potentially losing property, something that brings you stability, maybe even potential of a family breaking up and, you know, disbanding, you go your way, and maybe you and the children and your spouse going the other way, or whatever the case. Maybe even for some of you being kicked out of an organization, or, you know, having to leave an organization, you being forced out, or you leaving willingly out of a situation. And it kind of puts you in a feeling of, you know, just being out there by yourself, having to start all over. And it's like an unstable feeling. It's not a good feeling, but there's change coming, okay? So for many of you, this part is definitely going to change significantly depending upon how this applies to you in your life, or whether or not it resonates at all. Okay? And over here is you putting in the work because you recognize this is happening. You're coming into April with some concerns about this. Whether you're projecting and you want to put in the work to prevent this, or it's something that you're actually going through and you need to put in extra work. Maybe even have another job or something, get 2 jobs or something. Going back to school, increasing your skill set, taking on new skills, doing something extra, doing and working extra hard at it in April. So for many of you, this is very real. This is what you're already faced with, and this is what you have to do in April. And here with the Hermit card at the end, there may be some evaluation of this. You being very introspective about what it is you're doing, you being in your feelings about it, maybe even you kind of keeping this to yourself and not sharing this with anybody, not sharing what you're doing, what's going on with you with anybody. You're just kind of keeping it to yourself because it's your business and you want to be kind of private about it. Not everybody needs to, some of you feel like not everybody needs to know all of your business and know what you're going through. You want to kind of solve this by yourself or with a close few maybe. And some of you, you have a strong influence of a earth sign around you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This may be something that somebody else is going through that is around you. And not you. Maybe your spouse or partner or friend or family members going through this. This might be a work situation. For some of you, this can be, and then I say this because in the general readings, your energy, you can mirror the energy of somebody that's very close around you. You can pick up their energy and it can show up in the readings, and it can be vice versa. For some of you, this is like, you may be dealing with your health, some health issues that you need to work at. Health and nutrition issues. And you need to work to get yourself together. You need to work to start healing and just kind of be in solitude a little bit. Kind of, rest your nerves, rest your body. Pay closer attention to the internal. Pay closer attention to the effects that the changes that you need to make will have, like kind of like monitoring it. Does that make sense, you guys? This is what I'm picking up. Maybe you need to get on some sort of regimen, something that you need to do to improve your health so that your health won't decline. and you've got some concerns about this, and you may need to, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I'm faced with, I'm feeling down about this, I'm feeling down that my health or someone's health around me is deteriorating, so we need to work harder at rebuilding it, improving it, getting it, getting that body, that internal health back to where it needs to be. And then monitoring it, learning about it, learning this new way of life and how it applies, this new way of doing things for health reasons. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, Gemini. That's for that message is for somebody. Okay, with the love and relationship. 9 of Swords, Judgment card. This is definitely your energy here. 9 of Swords. You're worrying about something, Gemini, or you will be faced with some sort of worry, some sort of anxiety, sleepless nights, not feeling good, maybe even nightmares about something quite unsettling within some sort of relationship that you have. It's been going on for a while. You've been feeling this way. You've been feeling this anxiety for quite some time. And for most of you, this will be you. This is your energy. And for a few of you, this may be what the other person is feeling. They may be mirroring your energy. But somebody wants a second chance, or somebody is evaluating a situation to determine whether or not it deserves a second chance. And it's like you or the other person is like, oh my goodness, this person needs to make up their mind, or I need to make up my mind and just reach some resolution with this. Figure out what we're going to do in this situation once and for all. It's been dragging on and on and on. What are we going to do with this? What are we going to do under these circumstances? Some decisions need to be made and determine whether or not this relationship or this partnership or whatever this is actually deserves a second chance. You may be waiting on a message from God, from the divine, from spirit, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever you believe. Or you may be making this decision yourself. Or they may be making it, somebody around you, and you're not waiting on this sign from heaven, from, you guys know what I mean. Different people watch, so it means different things for different people, all right? Over here in your career and finances, I'm going to be clarifying some of these. But your reading is very, very straightforward. It's telling like a straight-laced story. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. So, cut and dry. You've got the High Priestess here. 9 of Swords again. It's like you're using your intuition in a situation about your career and finances, your business, workplace, your money. Something that you're seeing that maybe you haven't totally paid attention to in the past, but in the month of April, you will be paying closer attention. You will be following your intuition, or you need to follow your intuition. And what you may see or what you may learn may not feel so good. It may trigger your anxiety again, and it may be related to this relationship you have over here. These two, the relationship and your business and finances might go together for many of you. For some of you, this is work related. Anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia, bad dreams, worry, whatever. Will this situation get a second chance? Does it deserve a second chance? Let me use my intuition about that. Somebody using their intuition. And their intuition tells them, don't do it. Don't give this situation another chance. Just let it go. It's 9 already. There's 2 9s. This needs to end. Let it go. Let it go. And of course, you know, this might be you right back where you started, feeling anxious, feeling, you know, having sleepless nights. If this is a business relationship, like in the workplace, in the office, what's going to happen? Are the departments going to disband? Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to be able to keep it? Will I get another chance since I've had this appraisal? The appraisals are coming up for somebody. I'm hearing appraisals. Am I going to get the pink slip? You know, the anxiety is heightened. It's starting out over here heightened, and it's ending right back where you started from heightened. Okay. And some of you, this is a personal relationship that affects business or the career. What you do over here in your personal life, in your personal relationship, may affect the money. Or it may affect, if you're working with your partner, have a business with your partner, it may spill over into partners. It may spill over into the career, you know, the business or career, your workplace. For some of you, somebody's has like maybe like a spiritual based business where they're like maybe someone who does readings, a medium, someone who's psychic and does, you know, readings, someone who does healings, you know, can be energy healing, maybe even healing with like Reiki, maybe even acupuncture, but something, you know, like an alternative type of medicine, alternative healing, spiritual healing, something spiritual based, or alternative medicine to alleviate someone's pain, to alleviate someone's anxiety, to help them move energy around so that they can, you know, positive energy can better flow to them and for them. Helping them get rid of their pain, doing something. And if that's not the kind of business that you have, somebody may have been thinking about it. They may have been contemplating it. They may be thinking, mulling it over in their head a lot. Should I open up that spiritual based business? Should I do that? Is that something that would really work for me? Is it something that would help people? Would people really be interested? Pardon me, my ear itches a little bit. Interesting, okay. All right, let's start clarifying some of these cards. I definitely want to clarify the 9 of Swords. I want to jump right into this one. No, you know what? Let's go over to the 5 of Pentacles. Spirit, why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Knight of Wands. Give me one more for the 5 of Pentacles. Actually, a couple of cards came. We'll go with it. Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. All right, let's see what we got. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, upright position, Six of Swords, reverse, Ten of Wands, reverse. Someone will be making a move, literally making a move with something, with some sort of offer that is being presented, or information about an offer that comes in. Okay, either you or somebody around you wants to make a move with this, wants to make something happen, a progressive move, striking while the iron is hot. It's like something that ignites the passion. But and this is fire sign energy, fire and earth sign energy. And then it's like your energy comes in. Maybe the other person, somebody around you, needs to make this kind of move, but their move kind of stops your movement, kind of stops you from doing what you need to do, because they're moving. Now it's like, gosh, you have to pick up and start all over again. And drop your burdens. Somebody's got to drop their burdens. So this is a message for somebody. Somebody's making a move over here. Somebody's making a move because it's like they've gotten an offer come in, information about an offer, a lead that they should follow. And then maybe it stops your movement. Again, it stops your movement. It stops. You are like on a path. Some of you have been on a path of moving away from a situation or moving away from turbulent waters, but because they're moving, maybe the two of you started out on the same page, but then this person decided to do something else, so it halted your movement away from a turbulent situation and kind of put you right back to where you started, kind of almost like put you in a hole. It kind of puts you in a hole because you can't keep moving forward. You may even have to stay where you are because you can't, somebody can't afford something outside of what you already have with the income of two. So it's like this person's moving on. And you originally were going to put your money together, but because this person's moving on, doing something different, you're kind of here. And it feels impoverished. It feels like, doggone it, now we're back down to my salary. I can't really do anything with this salary I have. I had more money when we were doing this together, but now I have to do this by myself. I can't move on. I can't get out of this. I can't get out of this house. I can't get out of this neighborhood. I can't get out of this job. I can't get out of this situation. My original plans are halted. Screw it. I'm gonna drop the plans. You know, I was working hard to push forward with this. This is like burdens, but working hard, pushing forward. Oh, you know, being a workaholic because you're trying to get, you know, make some things happen. So you're putting in that extra. But in this situation, usually when Wands is in reverse is good because you're laying your burdens down. You're dropping all of this. But in this situation, the Ten of Wands was better in the upright position, because if the Six of Wands was in the upright position, it would be forward movement and hard work. Hard work to rebuild, because you're moving away from something that's not good and turbulent, and you're willing to put in the hard work. You know, once you get to the other side, you know, putting in the overtime, you know, handling your business. Both are in reverse. So it's like not moving on and having to drop your plans. That's what this reads like to me. Having to alter your plans, having to shift your plans. Maybe having to stay right where you are, picking up additional work, working harder instead of working smarter. This was probably working smarter for you, but now you're working harder and you're being introspective. Maybe you probably don't feel so good, you're stressed out. And that message is for somebody. I know it sounds very specific. Now, for some of you, this situation here may leave you impoverished because you're excited. You're excited about something that's coming on. You feel very optimistic about some information that's coming in, about a lead, some sort of lead that's coming in that you can work with. It looks very promising. But then something happens and it derails your movement. Okay? It's not all that it's cracked up to be, and something happens. You hit a bump in the road. You got to stay where you are. You can't move forward, or you need to return back to where you came from. You need to return back to a situation and drop your plans and stay and work harder. And you're being introspective. You're evaluating a situation. This is going to mean different things for different people over here. Spirit, why is the Nine of Swords here? Can you tell us a little bit more about the Nine of Swords? Oh, gosh. A whole stack. I don't need all of these. We're going to take the one on the top. Okay, I just wanted one card, and we're going to... I don't need all of those. I want to get a bit more information here. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? You have the Spirit card here with the Nine of Swords. I want to get a little bit more. Somebody's being tormented. Somebody's going through spiritual warfare, being tormented. Having a lot of anxiety. Wanting to come out of the cold, wanting another chance. Somebody's been... Hold on one second. Give me one more card for the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you want to feel... Hold on a second. You don't want to feel left out. You want another chance. You or the other person wants a second chance. And maybe you've been, you know, praying, meditating. Maybe even making like a little offering on your altar. Talking to your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. For help, for spiritual help, for spiritual guidance. Okay, the Seven of Cups is pointed more so in an upright position. We're going to do that, make that upright. Okay. You've got Spirit, okay, like Ancestor Spirit card. Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Here you have the Five of Pentacles here in the upright position. Seven of Cups in the upright position. You or somebody around you definitely wants a second chance. You don't want to, either you don't want to leave a situation. You want to stop this situation because you don't want to be abandoned, or you don't want to be put in a situation where your finances are at risk. It's like two things. You don't want your finances to be at risk. You don't want to lose everything. You don't want to lose your money, your assets, your property, and you don't want to lose someone that you really care about, or a situation, you know, a job or something that you really care about. That's something that you don't want to happen. Because here, again, it's repeating itself within the relationship part. So whatever this is that's going on here, okay, it's repeating itself over here, spilling over into the relationship part. So it's like you're in your head. You may be turning to Spirit, again, praying, meditating. Some of you may have like a little altar where you put pictures of loved ones, and you know, you say a little prayer, and you kind of honor them. Talk to the angels, call upon the angels and God and spirit guides and so forth for spiritual support. Many people do it because you're afraid. You're afraid of being abandoned. You don't want to be abandoned. You don't want your whole world to be shaken up. You want to be able to return to the way things were, or to hang on to a relationship or a situationship. You want to be able to return, you know, make things good again. You don't want to lose everything. You want that second chance. And then you have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups are about options. It is about, the Seven of Cups is about illusions. They're about illusions as well. Options, illusions, something that may be real, but then again it may not be real. You want to be chosen. Somebody wants to be chosen from this list of options. Somebody wants to be given a second chance. You want, it's like you want guidance, the divine to come in and intervene and work on your behalf, on your relationship, so that it can be fruitful again. For some of you, this situation, pardon me, I have like an earache. I hope I'm not getting like an ear infection or earache or something. My ear is itching a little bit, pardon me. For some of you, this situation in a relationship is driving you, it's taking a toll on you mentally. It's a bit much. It is a bit much for you. It's a bit much between your emotions, between your emotional stability, mental stability, and your physical stability. For somebody, for somebody, there's like maybe another person around you that wants to keep some sort of chaos going, some sort of confusion going. They may be setting their intentions. They may be setting, you know, I don't know, doing some sort of magic or something to keep you confused, or you may be doing something like this to them, and it happens. That may be for one or two of you. It's somebody you need to watch out for that wants to keep some confusion going on, to make you feel like you don't know where you're coming, or whether you're coming or going. So they may be doing some earth magic or whatever it is they're doing, setting their intentions, hoping and wishing, and talking to their angels and spirit guides and so forth. And you know, these things happen to keep you confused, to keep you off kilter, keep you feeling like you don't know, you know, yeah, this is a kind of not so good energy here. But I feel like you'll be okay, that you'll come out of this if you work on trying to get your head together. And I threw that in there because you also have the High Priestess over here. Let's take a look at this Nine of Swords and see what this is about. Spirit, why is the Nine of Swords here for Gemini? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Gemini? Give me one card for the Nine of Swords. Actually, two came out. Sickness and message. Sickness and message. And this is dealing with your finances. Finances and career. Spirit, give me a message. What message do you have for Gemini? Why is the Nine of Swords over here? Some of you, yeah, you've got some kind of sickness going on. And then you have the King of Swords here in the upright position. This is like a doctor, physician. And it, you know, it's affecting your work. Some of you may even work in the, this may just be you working in the healthcare profession. As a healthcare professional. Aiding the sick, helping them. Delivering a diagnosis to a patient. Four of Wands for their stability, for their getting them back on par with their health and stability and foundation. Spiritual health, mental health, physical health, emotional health. Some of you are definitely in the healthcare profession. Some of you are working in the healthcare profession, you know, helping people, maybe dealing with something psychiatric. You may be thinking about going into that field. Or you're already in it. Some of you is alternative medicine, dealing with the psyche, helping people to get their minds together, helping people to, you know, heal. It may even be like life coaching, helping people to heal on a natural level where they're actively changing their mindset from something that's not healthy, something that's not good, to something that is healthier and more balanced. And you really working with them on an intuitive level, dealing with the mind. It could be, looks like metaphysics here or something. This is interesting, a very interesting reading you have here, Gemini. Lot of dealing with the mind here, mind instability. Some of you may need to be on some sort of medication that stabilizes, you know, the mind, some sort of mental issues, or you know, something that you're going through, or helping other people with their issues where they need medication, or they need therapy, or they need, you know, energy healing or something to help them free their minds. And somebody's going through like a lot of spiritual warfare, spiritual battles, dealing with things on a spiritual level. You're between the heavens and earth, because there's a lot of earth sign energy here, but then there's like a lot of mental, spiritual energy as well. So many of you are going through something heavy spiritually, between the physical world and the spiritual world. And you want to kind of bring some sort of balance between the two. And I would strongly suggest, think twice about returning to a relationship or staying in a relationship for the sake of money, because you may not have enough, or you may not be where you need to be monetarily to move on. So it's like somebody feels like they gotta kind of stay there. They'd rather be doing something else, being with someone else, or being just by themselves, period, away from a situation. But at the same time, maybe you or the other person doesn't quite have enough money to help you to like really finally move on and go with other options. Here you have the Chariot card at the bottom. Movement forward, successful movement forward. You need to go. You need to get out of something. Three of Pentacles, upright position. Get some sort of practical help. Maybe help from family, help from friends. If you are on the brink of losing property, losing yourself, losing your job or something, get some support from family. And try not to stay in a situation or turn to the very person that you need to get away from because you can't move on as fast as you want. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. This is your energy again. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is a good energy though. I feel like this over here is more career related. This issue over here, it just feels like many of you are in the healthcare profession, maybe even alternative care when it comes to dealing with patients. Energy healing again, you know, helping people clear their energy, clear their mind, acupuncture, to maybe deal with the nervous system. Somebody's in the healthcare profession. Doctor, a nurse, particularly neurologist, maybe neurosurgeon, neurologist, dealing with the nervous system. That would be like from the spine, that would be the head, neurology, the nerves. Okay. For some of you, this is like hospice as well. I'm picking up hospice for somebody. Dealing with geriatric patients, hospice. Outpatient treatment of maybe dealing with mental patients, outpatient treatment. Different types of treatment. Can be also like substance abuse or something on an outpatient basis, and helping people deal with the breakdown of what their issues are, how it broke them down mentally, the toll it is taking on them mentally and spiritually, you know, emotionally. That's what somebody's doing. This is what I'm picking up. This is very medical related. And for some of you, it stems from this over here, medicine, dealing with the mind, body, and spirit. All right. Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini for the month of April? What messages do you have for Gemini month of April? Volatility. Volcano. Spirit, what action steps should Gemini take in the month of April? What action steps? Connection. Okay. You've got volatility and connection. Volcano, volatility, connection. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. With volatility, I'm getting there's something explosive about to happen. It's like you or someone around you, but I strongly feel like it's you, that is about to explode because there's something inside of you that is like a valve inside of you that is about to erupt. There's something that you can't take any more of. And you need to let it go, okay? Whatever this anger is, or this feeling is, or this feeling of just needing to explode, whatever caused this, in the month of April, try to talk about this and bring some sort of resolve to it in a way that is beneficial and not harmful to you or the other person. Talk these things out before you get to the point of blowing a gasket, before you get to the point of exploding like a volcano, literally. Before you get to this boiling point and lose it, before you even have a nervous breakdown or someone around you. And you want to make this connection, talk about this, address your concerns, address your feelings in April. Address whatever this is that needs to be addressed. Don't hold it in anymore because it's wearing you down. This may be you needing to check in and see somebody to talk to, you know. You may need to seek somebody, make a connection, talk to somebody about whatever it is you're going through on a medical level, mental, dealing with your mind in particular. Deep-seated feelings, issues, anxieties that you or someone around you need to address. Make that connection, talk about it so that you don't explode. Don't go inward and become too analytical and caught up in your head. Don't do this. You know, this over here where you go inside and hold all of it in. Because it won't be good. If you need to be introspective about something, you stay there for a little bit, okay? And then you come on out of that situation and deal with it. Deal with whatever this is that you're going through. It's going to mean different things for different people, Gemini. But with people on your side, with getting at least one other person who will listen to you, who will kind of help you, who will look out for you, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But you definitely got to communicate. You got to get it out there. You got to talk to somebody. Okay? If this is you, or get the other person to talk. If this is something that somebody around you is going through. All right, Gemini? Gemini, I hope this reading has helped you to some degrees. I know it sounds kind of convoluted because the story's shifting, but that is because the energy is shifting and there's different people. You know, so many different people watching. It's different energies of different people watching, all right? But if you like a personal reading, then connect with me through summerintuition.com. You can find my link right below this video. That is summerintuition.com, and we can set up a personal private reading for you and just deal with your situation and your situation only, not the situation, not the masses. All right, take care for now, you guys. Love you. See you later. I'll be back. Love you guys. Bye bye.